नमस्कार, मैं आरजे प्रवीण और अच्छी खबरों और सच्ची खबरों को देखने के लिए न्यूज़ टुडे पर अपनी आंखें बनाए रखें। थैंक यू।
with media. So I'll put on a very broad level what the film is about. So see, the whole point of this film is to capture what Hindu Bengalis went through since partition till this point, and we are summarizing the whole thing with an end where we talk about the significance of CAA. So if you look into the history of Bengal, it started off when the partition happened. A lot of Bengalis shifted into different parts of the world. So how the struggles, what happened to them during Bangladesh Liberation War and all those things. And we start the film somewhere in 1946 and it goes all the way till like the present day moment. So it has an epic span in terms of the timeline. It's almost like we are capturing 80 years and we run through with one character, and this is sort of a metaphor for the entire Bengal community. So that's on a very broad level this film is about.
माँ काली की रखा है।
See, we didn't start off with Maa Kaali. The idea was to tell the story of a Bengali, who suffered through this entire process, Bengali culture. We can't talk about Bengali culture without Kali. And Kali represents, in a way, the entire film has some sort of symbology of Kali Ma. And we were also trying to we wanted to incorporate CA element into it. So that's where we were titling. If you notice, CA is titled differently. It has a different color. In the Kali you have CAA too. So we are blending both of them in the title. So that's one thing. But on a very broader level, we have a lot of symbology of goddess Kali in the film.
See, this is a very, I felt very nice playing this character, and it's a very emotional character. आप जब देखेंगे, it's the suffering of a father, head of the family, what he goes through. When the direct action day, the call of direct action day is given. So what all incidents happened in Kolkata, what all incidents happened in his own family, what all he faced, and suffering of a husband, of a father, head of the family. So I felt very emotional and very connected in playing the character.
Because this is set in Bengal, we are a Bengali family. So what we are going through from before partition till the end, this character represents the whole of Bengal, a Bengali woman. So what we go through, what we are put through, and in the end what happens. So for me it's been a long journey, because I think I have played
16 to 85?
16 to 85 years old in this film. So it's been a long journey, and I represent all the Bengalis in this film. And I'm proud because I'm from Bengal. So this is about Bengal history, and I think everyone should know about what happened in the direct action day. So it was a great opportunity for me when they came to me with this. I said, wow, I'm so lucky to have got this role. হ্যাঁ জানি, প্রশংসা আর অনেক ক্রিটিসিজমও অবভিয়াসলি হয়েছে, তো ওটা আমার প্রায় হচ্ছে আজকাল। আর বলছে যে ইউ অনলি ডুইং প্রপাগ্যান্ডা ফিল্মস, কিন্তু দিস ইজ নট আ প্রপাগ্যান্ডা ফিল্ম আমার অনুযায়ী। ইটস অ্যাবাউট সিএ আর সো ফর মি আমি বলবো যে আমি অ্যাজ অ্যান আর্টিস্ট আমি তো খুব খুশি। এরকম পোস্টার তো আমি আগে দেখিনি, কিন্তু এটা দেখে আমার মনে হলো যে দিস ইজ কালি ডিপেক্টস স্ট্রেংথ, motherhood, and all things of a woman. আর অন্য সাইডে তো অন্য পার্ট অফ দ্য ফিল্ম তোমার যেটা দেখবে আর বুঝবে। কিন্তু আই থিঙ্ক ইটস ভেরি সিম্বলিক দ্যাট পোস্টার। কিন্তু অনেক হেটও পেয়েছি, অনেক লাভও পেয়েছি, কারণ এই পোস্টারের খুবই আলাদা না।
Thousands of Bengalis were killed, and then bodies were either burnt or put it in manholes or put it in rivers. So the count goes missing. So this is one of the families where the count got missed. So that's what we are representing. There is no mystery. This is not mystery thriller trying to find this. This is one of those thousands of Bengali families who disappeared that day. There's no count. Like if you look back into any of the newspapers at that time, they said 250 people died, 300 people died. They're like 6,000, 10,000 died. So what happened to that 6,000, 7,000? They're all disappeared because they are somewhere under the manhole, somewhere in the rivers. They got burnt. So that's what we are trying to represent. So we have been sending, putting this media out. We wanted to convey, create such awareness that this is what has happened, and it's very important for not just Bengalis, for the country to know that this history has happened, because nobody knew about it. When we talk about partition, we always talk about Pakistan. Half the people, probably 90% of the people doesn't know there is partition happened in East too. So that's why this film becomes very important for us. So well, it might help us. If it helps, it's great for us.
And I also believe coincidence, right? So the bill has passed almost like 2019. So there's lots of noise everywhere. And actually, I live in Seattle. So in unrelated council of Seattle, or the Redmond City Council passes a resolution with no understanding of what is CA, and so it just so happened I come across this story, and then we choose to do. So this more than a year it has come to us for planning. It took 6 months in developing the narrative of what you want to do, and then another 6 months to actually produce and get where we are. So the law coming into implementation is just a coincidence. So it's nothing to do with no, it is to do with CAA, but it's not intent of releasing when it is in implementation. So it is an intent of conveying when the bill, why that bill was passed and who is the beneficiaries.
নমস্কার, আমি রাইমা সেন। আজকে আমি এসেছি এখানে কথা বলতে আমার ছবি মা কালীর ওপরে। আমি বলবো যে প্লিজ ওয়াচ দিস ফিল্ম। এটা হলো অ্যাবাউট অল বেঙ্গলিজ অ্যান্ড মানে বাঙালির what they went through before partition, direct action day, মুফতি মুভমেন্ট, আর এখনও বেঙ্গলিজ যা যা সাফার করেই যাচ্ছে। ইটস অ্যাবাউট দ্য বেঙ্গলিজ। আর এখানে সিএও মানে পোস্টারে লেখা আছে ভেরি ক্লিয়ারলি। তো ফাইনালি ফিল্মের শেষে মানে বলে যে অ্যাটলিস্ট নাও দ্য বেঙ্গলি পিপল উইল গেট জাস্টিস। তো এই ফিল্মটা খুবই ইন্টারেস্টিং। ইটস ভেরি এটা সত্যিকারই হয়েছিল। ইটস এ ট্রু ইভেন্ট, ডিরেক্ট অ্যাকশন ডে 16th August 1946, অ্যান্ড অ্যাজ অ্যান অ্যাক্ট্রেস তো এটা আমার সব থেকে ভালো ফিল্ম। সো আশা করি আপনারা দেখবেন আর আপনাদের খুব ভালো লাগবে।
मेरा नाम विजय है, विजय यलाकांटी। आई एम डायरेक्टर ऑफ माँ काली। तो ये माँ काली फिल्म इज़ अबाउट Bengali Hindus, the Bengali culture, and the suffering which Bengalis went through for last 75 years. So partition के बाद जो भी हुआ, partition के टाइम में जो हुआ बेंगालियों के साथ, एंड जो partition के बाद हुआ फिर बांग्लादेश लिबरेशन वॉर में, Bengali suffered for several years. So it ends with CAA, where we talk about the need for justice for these Bengalis who suffered throughout the process. So yeah.
My name is Vishwa Prasad. I run People Media Factory production based out of Hyderabad. So we recently made this movie Maa Kaali. It is more about to pass the message about the CAA and how it is going to benefit. And the movie deals with all the past history and facts about what happened during the Bengal partition, and how the Hindu Bengalis and others got impacted with the partition, and the life of them for the last 80 years, and their sufferings, and all the refugees in India, the kind of challenges they're going through, and how CIA is going to benefit to them. So that's the objective of this movie, and we are here to take this movie into the public.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम अभिषेक सिंह है। मैं एक IAS ऑफिसर रह चुका हूँ। आज हम लोग अपनी फ़िल्म के प्रमोशन के लिए कोलकाता आए हुए हैं। ऑनरेबल गवर्नर साहब को हमने आज फ़िल्म का अपना पोस्टर प्रेजेंट किया और हम उनको फ़िल्म दिखाने वाले हैं। उसके बारे में बताया। फ़िल्म का नाम है माँ काली, और जो अभी CAA नोटिफाई हुआ है ये उसी मुद्दे के ऊपर फ़िल्म है, और ये हार्डशिप्स दर्शाती है कि कैसे जो रिफ्यूजीज़ इतने वर्षों से भारत में रह रहे हैं लेकिन उनको अभी तक नागरिकता नहीं मिली थी। तो नागरिकता जब मिलेगी तो उनके पास क्या क्या अधिकार आएंगे, उनको कितनी खुशी होगी और क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है इसका। क्योंकि हम लोग तो पहले से सिटीजन रहे हैं, हम लोग तो बॉर्न सिटीजन्स हैं इस देश के, लेकिन ऐसे लोग जो भारत माँ के सपूत हैं, भारत माँ की पुत्री हैं, ये इसी भारतवर्ष में रह रहे हैं, लेकिन तब भी उनको पुत्र और पुत्रियों का वो अधिकार, वो मान सम्मान नहीं मिल पा रहा है। तो उनके लिए बहुत ही बड़ा एक कदम है भारत सरकार का, और उसको इस फिल्म के माध्यम से दर्शाया जा रहा है।